Hey everybody, and welcome to the good, the bad, and the ugly of having a YouTube channel. So Sabrina and I just hit 1 million views not that long ago, and we thought it would be fun to kind of look back and see how things have progressed or changed on YouTube in the last 2 years since we've had our channel.
Yes, thank you guys. We appreciate you guys coming along with us.
Some of the things that we will cover in this video will be why we started the channel, the good things about the channel, the bad things about the channel, the ugly things about the channel.
I think that's kind of implied from the title.
It might be. And how much money we made with those 1 million views in 2 years. It was, did you say it was more money than you thought or less?
Yes, it was more than I thought.
Oh, we made more money than you
correct.
thought in the last 2 years.
Correct. Until I saw you put it in this document right here, I didn't know what it was actually bringing.
So you were pleasantly surprised with the amount.
Yes, I was. I was like the word pleasantly. I don't know.
All right, we're not going to say just yet. We're going to let everybody give a guess. Originally, this video was supposed to be live, and I was going to give 2 points to the person that got the closest, and now we can't do that.
Wait a minute. How many points did they need, and what did they win?
Nothing. And 2 points is all they needed to win.
Oh my gosh. Well, now I'm glad it's not live.
So, I guess let's start with why we started the channel.
Okay.
Do you know why we started the channel?
Because we really didn't do very much together. Like, we didn't have a together hobby at all. Well, we didn't have any hobbies.
We didn't have any hobbies.
So then we were looking for something that we could actually do together that might be fun and something that we could kind of look back on and enjoy. Because I know you had done, when we went and we traveled like to Niagara Falls and we did a couple Disney trips, you had made some videos on those travels and we liked watching them later. And they were pretty fun to watch later and made me smile. Even though I was aggravated the whole time we were taking the videos for the simple fact that we were taking videos.
And you still are.
Don't worry about all that.
Most of the time.
Don't worry about all that. So when I look back on them, I really, really enjoyed them. So we thought maybe we could do something like this.
So if you enjoy our channel, though, you have me to thank, because Sabrina's idea of what hobby we should do together was join a gym.
Yes.
And I was like, that is not a hobby.
That would be so motivational if we would force each other to get up and go.
No. So I like the fact that, you know, we chose
something sedentary.
Yeah, we set up the camera and we just did videos from our apartment, and it was something that we could do together and spend, you know, quality time together making these videos. And then it actually kind of transitioned or morphed into, you know, this whole RVing channel, because originally when we started, we were just in our apartment and we were making videos about just what was going on with our lives and our downsizing. We were in the process of like downsizing from a 2-bedroom apartment. We were trying to get into a 1-bedroom apartment. So then it morphed into, all right, well, now we're going to get into an RV. And we were like, oh, our friends and our family can keep track of us when we purchase the RV, and we'll continue to make videos while we're on the road. People have been asking us, did we think that we would ever grow a channel to 1 million views? And absolutely not. Our goal was 100 subscribers. And if anybody watched, that was great. And we got to 13 subscribers fairly quickly, like within a month. But 7 of them were friends and family. And the other 6 were strangers to us. In fact, I'm not even sure if they were, I think they did, I think some of them did comment.
No pro
would comment, but other than that, I think No Pro was the only commenter. But we were like super excited when somebody subscribed to our channel and they weren't a friend or a family member. We're like, wow, somebody liked our video enough to push the subscribe button. So then I thought that was I thought that was neat. I thought that was really neat. But at the same time, it was very disappointing to me anyway, that between the 2 of us, that we only had 7 friends and family subscribe to our channel. Like, all of our other friends and family looked at our channel like,
we're good.
Pass. And to this day, like, we don't even have 7 friends and family watching the channel now. They don't, because we'll talk to them and we'll ask them about things, and they're like, oh, so where are you at?
My mom's a big culprit in that one.
Yeah. So I guess we'll start with the good part of having a YouTube channel. And that's, for me anyway, all the friends that we've made by having a channel. So you know, I guess when you have a channel, RVing or anything, you know, whatever it may be, you get people that are like-minded, I guess. So you have a
community.
A community. Thank you. That's why Sabrina's here. So I think, you know, just the friendships that we've made over the span of these 2 years, chatting back and forth with everybody, the friends that we've met people in person, we've met other channels that we watch each other. Actually, I don't watch that much YouTube anymore. I now just follow everybody on Instagram because it's a lot faster and easier. But we kept those community and ties. In fact, one of our subscribers, I'm not going to tell you their name in case they want to stay anonymous, but...
Stay what?
Anonymous.
No.
No?
That sounds like we're about to go, boop, boop.
What is it?
Anonymous?
That too. In case they don't want to be known on YouTube, we're actually traveling from the East Coast to the West Coast, and they invited us to stop by their house for Christmas because we're like literally going right past their place. And this will be like the second or third time we've actually met up with them. And we met them through our YouTube channel. I think it's pretty cool.
Right. I generally, for people that follow the channel, know I don't generally go out of my way to meet new people. But all the people I've met have been so awesome that when we're not around them, I'm like, oh, we need to pass by so-and-so, and we need to go see so-and-so and so-and-so again, and let's go meet up with so-and-so. Because I absolutely love hanging out with the people we've met. It's been really great. It's been really great.
That's a big deal for you to say that, too. Another good part of the channel is that we learn a lot from the people that watch the channel. You would think it would be the other way around. You would think that we kind of have the channel to show you guys about the RV life and things like that. But we actually learn a decent amount from the viewers and the comments. And the comments are one of my favorite things about the channel, too, is like the communication back and forth with people and hearing other people's stories. That I've always enjoyed hearing other people say that they're about to buy an RV and they're going out on the road and stuff like that. We actually received an email just this week. I won't say that person's name either in case they want to be anonymous. And they wrote to us and said that, you know, they like our channel a lot and that they just purchased an RV not that long ago. They have their house up for sale and they're about to hit the road full time and that they're inspired by us. And that always makes
scary stuff.
That does make us nervous a little bit because, you know, it's not for everybody. And hopefully things all go well for you. And
don't blame us, please.
Yeah, don't blame us if it doesn't, I guess. Another great thing is for us to have the channel now that the channel has gotten just a little bit larger, free stuff.
No, we like free stuff.
We like free stuff. So companies will reach out to us. We get about maybe 2 emails a month from a company saying that they would like us to try out their product and give them feedback on it. And sometimes we share it with you guys, and sometimes...
like, this is not really for us, or...
Yeah, and sometimes we don't. We don't say anything bad about a company.
We just don't mention it at all.
So you just never hear about it. So if you ever hear us talk about a product, it's because we actually liked it. So like our short call, we don't know how we did RVing before the short call because it picks up our data and boosts it, and we're getting signals that we've never had before and stuff like that. Our snap pads we love. So before we talk about it on here, we'll test it first, and then if we like it, you'll hear about it. If we don't like it, then you'll never know. We just don't like saying a bad thing about anybody. So that's, yeah,
because it might just be not our thing.
That's true too. Yeah. And I totally agree with that. I'm sure there's products that we've used or tried, and we were just like, it just doesn't fit for us. It's something that we wouldn't use sometimes. Like, well, that one time though, that person kind of hassled us about giving them a review, and we're like, we don't want.
We're done.
Yeah, we're done. You don't want a review from us. So something for me, another good, another positive, another plus would be the creativity side of the channel. I do like putting together the videos. I like the editing and splicing. I like taking, an hour of footage and combining it down and cutting it all up down to 5-10 minutes or something like that. I think it's fun, especially when we do multiple cameras. Like sometimes we've done kind of more extravagant videos. We don't do it too much because it's very time consuming, but with different camera angles and while we're moving and, you could take all those angles and make different little stories out of them, I guess.
It just makes me laugh because that one time where you said, you have no idea the ideas and how many things are going through my head all the time. I'm like, you're right. I have no idea of what's going on in your head now that you say that.
And the good is that we're still doing it. I mean, it's been 2 years. We still sit down every once in a while. We'll make a video. I know, actually, the best compliment that we probably get from you guys is that we don't make enough videos. And I love that compliment because that means that you guys are enjoying them and obviously that you want to see more of us. But it is time consuming. We do really make as many.
I think you just don't want to make videos of junk. Like, you don't want to make videos of nothing.
I try to make videos only when I really have something to say. And I know I
cut you off again. And
again. That's all right. But I mean, I do say a lot, but you don't want to hear everything I got to say. All right, so let's jump into the bad part of YouTube. And just keep in mind, too, that when you're hearing all this, that 95% of our channel is good. Everything that happens on our channel we feel is good.
It's fun, yeah.
Yeah, it's fun and it's good. So when we say bad things, there are bad things, but it's not enough to break us or anything. Which is actually my number one thing. I have a little cheat sheet here. I believe you do need a thick skin.
Correct. There are some videos that we have that I actually tell Kenny I don't want to hear any more of the comments on them.
Yeah.
Because most of them are positive, but there's some comments that I wouldn't say that it makes me feel sad or upset, but they annoy me.
They don't make you happy.
Correct. They annoy me to the point of where I feel something in myself that I don't like. And so then when I see that happening, I know I have to back off and just, he's better at staying calm and answering some of the comments. So he answers all of them. But still, so when there are videos like that are very, I guess, controversial and they get a lot of backlash.
Us. Controversial.
No, when they get a lot of backlash, then I have to just back off and I just tell him, please don't read me any more of the comments. And then sometimes I'll even like come out of one room and he'll say, so this person said, I was like, I thought I told you, don't read me any more of the comments off that video. Because I just realized it annoys me more than I like being annoyed. So yeah. Who likes being annoyed?
Nobody likes being annoyed. So I do screen every single comment. And we found that out pretty quick, even within the first 2 months.
Yeah.
So, not just thick skin from the comments, even like criticism. I would say that you...
Oh, yes.
Because you're not one to take criticism very well. And so people would say, hey, we can't hear you.
Well,
your screen...
Constructive criticism. I'm okay with... Okay, sort of. I'm okay if you're saying something that's going to help somebody, you're criticizing them to help somebody rather than just to kind of attack them.
Yeah.
Then I'm okay with criticism if it's something positive that can make you better.
Okay.
I'm not just okay with people just being like, you're dumb. I don't know.
Yeah, which we get. You guys are ugly. You guys,
all sorts of things.
Eating, you got to stop your eating. You got to, all kinds of stuff. We've been called stupid. Yeah.
Like saying, okay, the sound wasn't that great in this video. That might make us look at this video and be like, oh, what did we do differently in this video that maybe we need to look at our sound? So that's something that's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And we've done stuff to correct that stuff. We've bought microphones and things like that. So hopefully you guys can hear us pretty well now.
On right now.
Yeah, hopefully the microphone is on right now. No, it's on. I can see it on the little screen. But even criticism, there's times that we're doing like a run and gun type of shooting that I'll call, where we're traveling and, the audio won't be all that great. The camera's going to be out of focus because we're moving or whatnot. And we'll get comments to be like, hey, why didn't you clean up that audio? Or why didn't you, make sure your camera's in focus while you're filming? And it's not like we're that dumb. We know, like, when I'm posting the video.
So we're a little bit dumb?
Just a little bit. So I know when I'm posting the video that there will be scenes that are maybe not crystal clear.
Correct.
Or perfectly in focus. And we've talked about maybe trying to recreate those scenes, but then felt like
it's fake.
Well, one, we're not actors or anything like that. So it came. I think it would just come across very fake if we would try to like reproduce a scene or something that happened in the RV. And that's why a lot of times our videos have a very raw, look to them. I don't know, but I screen all of our comments because I do have a little bit of a thicker skin than Sabrina. But even I feel hurt every once in a while when somebody says, something bad about us.
I don't feel hurt.
I take it to heart, I should say.
I don't know. I get pissed off. Like, I wouldn't say I get hurt. Like, I don't know. I'm not sad about it, but
what about when because we don't even get, bad comments about our videography and things like that, but sometimes about our lifestyle choices.
I guess I had to realize in the beginning, because we watched a couple channels in the beginning where I was wondering what they were talking about when they said that they were actually going to back off of YouTube for a while, because they felt like when they put their life out there, that everybody on the other side felt like just because their life is out there, that it gave them permission to decide what you do with your life.
Yeah.
And I guess when I heard that, I was like, I don't understand what you mean. But then I started to notice that for some, not like, again, 95%
95% everything's positive.
And 5% negative. But, yeah, I did notice that where, okay, if I want to wear purple socks, which I don't, if I want to wear purple socks, that's my choice to wear purple socks. It's not affecting anyone else's life. I don't understand why it's a big deal. So stuff like that. I don't wear purple socks.
I don't either. I don't know where purple socks came from.
I don't know. It was just a thought.
But yeah, I think you have to have a YouTube channel, then I think you have to be very comfortable with yourself and everything. If you're going to share.
That's true.
If you're going to share all this on YouTube.
You are out there.
Yeah, you're kind of out there. All right, so now we're at the ugly part of YouTube. And I'm sure everybody knows what I'm talking about right from the very beginning. It's the comments from people that are just angry. Just angry comments. We have no idea where some of these comments come from. They're like out of left field. Sometimes they have nothing to do with the video whatsoever. Well, sometimes we get racist comments.
We do. Not
too often. And again, that all comes down to a thick skin. And I screen everything before she sees it. And then you just got hateful comments. And not always directed towards us. I would say the comments that I dislike the most, that I think are the ugliest, is when somebody attacks another commenter.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody watches our channel, they leave a comment of their opinion of something, good or bad, and then somebody goes and attacks that person and calls them names. So if anything's like cursing, I delete it. Because I don't curse in real life, and I don't want cursing on my channel either, I guess. I don't know.
My channel?
Our channel?
Our channel?
Our channel. But you curse in real life.
Oh, like a sailor.
Just not in YouTube life.
I don't in YouTube life, but in real life, it's
bad.
It's very bad, actually.
So yeah, cursing I delete. Any form of attacks on us. Like if they're vicious attacks, I take them out. If they're just like negative comments towards us, I leave them.
Everybody has an opinion.
Yeah, that's fine. Attacks on other commenters, and I really don't want to stop people from voicing their opinion. But I don't want people to come on here on our channel, leave a comment, and then be attacked.
Right. You don't want people to be uncomfortable when they come to our channel.
Yeah, I want everybody on the channel to have a good time. For the most part, our channel does have, like you were saying, a 95% positivity rating, if you want to call it that. And I think, well, that's by design, because early on I said we'll never make negative videos. I only want positive videos. I feel like there's plenty of negativity in the world that we don't have to add to it on YouTube. And I always thought that negativity invited more negativity. So I feel like if we would put out a video, I hate this, it would invite a negative vibe onto our channel. Remember?
I feel like that one video we did, the 5 things we disliked about disliked. But even disliked, there was a lot more negative comments on there
that one
than any other video we've had.
And that's the strongest negative word we've ever used in our channel is disliked. We did do a video, 5 things we disliked, and I was very careful to use the word dislike because I didn't want to put hate or hate it in the title. I was like, dislike, it's about as strong of a word as I'm going to go. and it's funny too, because like the negative comments, like really the hateful ones, unfortunately do stand out more. Like when I'm reading comments, I'm like, someone liked this, someone liked this video, or someone found this video helpful. And now I get the one video that says, I can't even repeat what they said. And that's like the one that I'll focus on. Like that's the one that like when I walk away at the end of the reading my comment, like I'll do an hour at a time or something like that. I'll sit down and answer comments. But after I'm all done for that hour and I walk away from the computer, the one negative one is the one that I remember. I kind of forget all about the positive ones, unfortunately. So that's kind of ugly part of the YouTube channel, because the negative comments seem to stick with me more than the and they shouldn't, but that's just the way. It's just the way I am.
I think it's just human nature, though.
I suppose so.
Just...
So that's the good, the bad, and the ugly. I also wanted to add just like a little bit here at the end of, should you start a channel? Should you start a YouTube channel? Hearing the good, the bad, the ugly part of it. And keep in mind, 95% of our channel is good. 95% of the comments is good. And 95% of the channel is fun. But I think there's a couple things, if you want to make a YouTube channel, I say go for it. What do you think? That might be a no.
If you want to, sure.
If you want to, sure.
I guess it depends on your reasoning for why you want to make it. If you're making it to get rich, don't do it. If you're making it because you think everybody's going to like you, don't do it. If you think I don't know if I have anything else.
I say go ahead and try it. No matter what your reasoning is, I think you should at least go out and try it. YouTube is easier now to get on than it ever has been before to create a channel. There's currently 48 to 50 million active YouTube channels out there. So that's a hefty amount of channels.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
I didn't realize that until I saw your stats.
Yeah. So YouTube has made it easier than ever as far as being able to record from your phone and post them directly. You don't have to get real fancy with it. You don't have to be good at editing. I use iMovie, if anybody's wondering. iMovie is very easy to use for the edit. Well, I know you can't do it, but it's very easy to use once you get the hang of it. There's plenty of YouTube videos out there on how to use the iMovie. If you're going to do the channel for income,
that's going to be tough.
It's going to be tough. Yeah, so I'll tell you this right now, since I said it in the beginning. So 1 million views, I think I got it written down here. Yeah. So 1 million views over a 2-year period generated $3,328. I think it was actually a little less than that, but that was more than you thought.
I thought it was like half of that.
I Googled this, and apparently we're on the high end. For whatever reason.
Wow.
Most channels don't.
You can't even
most channels
off of that for 2 years.
Yeah, most channels do not make that kind of money off of 1 million views. It's closer to a 2,000 mark. So according to YouTube, if you're monetized with ad revenue and whatever else they call it, you can expect to see about $2,000 for every million views. So unless you're like the top 100,000 or top 200,000 channel, you're probably not going to make a ton of money. I guess that's where Patreon comes in, though, with a lot of channels.
So what did we do with that $3,000?
We bought a better microphone. We've bought 2 cameras. We bought a gimbal. We bought a portable light. We spent about $25. And that $3,200 is before taxes. And then we spent like $2,200 in the last 2 years on camera equipment. So by financial or business look of it, it's a kind of a stinker.
It's like, that's a poor business model.
It's a poor business model. Yeah. I don't know. So,
but we did it for fun, though.
We do it for fun. Yeah, we weren't.
We're not. You can't eat off of that.
We weren't expecting it to do financially well for us. I think that's all. I think that's the good, the bad, the ugly. I'm sure it varies from channel to channel. But luckily, like I said, for the most part, we get a very good positive feedback. And we really do enjoy everybody's comments and the community that is built around the channel. I think it's a lot of fun. So, you have anything else?
I agree with that.
She agrees, so there you have it. All right, everybody. Thanks. Give the video a like or dislike. I guess you can share if you haven't to. We invite you to subscribe. And I don't know. I guess that's it. Actually, you don't have to do any of those things. It's fine. We'll see you next time.
I feel confused.